Hey guys, today's video is going to be my experience with lip fillers. It's pretty exciting. I just got them done last Thursday and today I'm filming on Tuesday. So it's only been a couple of days, so I'm still getting used to it, and yeah, it's all pretty fun and exciting. So yeah, I thought I'd do this video for anyone that wanted to know how my experience went, or if anyone's considering getting it done, what you can kind of expect. So yeah, last Thursday I went in and had a face-to-face consultation with the lady that was going to be doing the procedure. She asked, you know, like, what's your motivation behind wanting this kind of procedure? How old are you? Those kind of general questions, I guess, so they can judge whether you're a good candidate, I guess. So my main motivation, or my motivation behind getting it done, was just for fun, I guess, just to enhance what was already there. I didn't have an issue with how my lips looked or anything. It was just, you know, a bit of fun. I knew it wasn't permanent, so I thought, why not? YOLO, I guess. So yeah, once she was happy with what I said, I then asked her a fair few questions. I had my mum with me. We were both, you know, going back and forth asking questions. Things like, you know, what are the risks? How long can it last? You know, what if? So yeah, it should last about 12 months, but it does depend on your metabolism and how active you are, and, you know, if you're an anxious person, which I am, it may not last the full 12 months, but the fact that it can last that long, I was really happy with that. Of course, I asked about the risks, and she basically said the only real risk would be general infection, you know, because they are going in with needles and stuff, so that's the only real concern. And she said all I would do then is just go to my GP and get antibiotics. So I was really happy with that. I said, like, what if something goes wrong? You know, like, what if I hate them, or I just don't want them anymore, or something goes wrong and they do swell up to the size of balloons? She said that I would come back, make another appointment, come back, and they would inject my lips with bee venom, which will then dissolve the Juvaderm, which is what I had injected. So I got 1 ml of Juvaderm injected in total in my top and bottom lip. Yeah, it was just an overall really good experience. I felt really comfortable. I read and signed a consent form. You know, there was nothing in the consent form that, you know, made me edgy or anything. It was all pretty straightforward. So after that, got taken before and after photos. So took the before photo, and then I lay down on the bed. She opened everything up right there. I didn't look though, because I'm someone that, if I'm going to get an injection or something, I don't want to see what it is they're going to inject me with, because then I'll freak out. So I didn't look, but it was all done very professionally. She cleans my lips and the surrounding area with like antibacterial wipes kind of thing, disinfect them. She then put 2 injections of, or whatever you call it, anesthetic here and here. I think this is where I kind of zoned out, because I was trying to just chill out and not get anxious or anything. They did make my eyes water, those 2 injections. Like she said, it does feel a bit like an ant bite, and yeah, it did sting a little bit, but other than that, that was like the worst pain through the whole procedure. So yeah, she did this side first and this side, and yeah, my eyes did water a fair bit for that, but after that it was fine. She then said she was going to put 1 injection here in the side of my mouth and 1 here. I'm not sure what they're technically called, so I'm just going to call them pilot holes, because she said for the top lip it's a cannula that actually goes in. So yeah, she put 1 about here and here, and on the photos when I look back I actually saw that they did bleed about 1 drop of blood each, but I didn't feel it at all. Had no idea that she'd even injected. After that, she then went in with the Juvaderm, which again, I didn't look, so I can't say, but I'm pretty sure it was like a cannula, like, you know, those things when you get like an IV or whatever. She did, like, it took time. She really took her time, which made me so happy with that. So she did a little bit on each side, kept going back and forth, looking, you know, asked me to smile and to relax my mouth and things like that. I did feel little, like, twinges or little stings, I guess, every now and then. She did warn me that the top lip would be more sensitive than the bottom, but honestly, it's a little amount of pain for such a short amount of time. It's over and done with. I feel like the only thing to just be aware of is you will feel the liquid, I guess, going into the lip, which if you've had cortisone injection or a PRP injection, you'll know exactly what that feels like, and it is nothing compared to those injections. So nothing too scary. It's not like I felt my lip was going to explode or anything. You can just feel it expanding slightly. So yeah, she went back and forth, did both sides to even them out, and then she went into the bottom, and I'm pretty sure it was just like a needle for the bottom. There was no cannula. I didn't feel it at all really for the bottom lip. I think maybe I might have just felt it once here, but again, it's a small pain for a small amount of time. She then went back up and did the top lip again. I was so happy with how careful she was to even things out, and yeah, it was just overall such a fantastic experience. Pain wise, honestly, there was pain. How much? I guess it depends on you, like how much, you know, you feel things and whatever. It was honestly, it was worth it. I've had way more painful things. It was, you know, if this is something you want done, it's nothing. It really is nothing. It's over and done with. When she was done, I sat up and got to look in the mirror, which I was so happy with it. Oh, before that also, she did again, when she was done, disinfect my lips and the surrounding area, and then she put this like cream stuff on and then massaged my lips for about a solid minute or so. But yeah, when I sat up, I was so happy. They weren't like, I was expecting them to be really bruised and swollen and bleeding, I guess. None of that. So that was really, really good. There was no ice or anything. I was like, do I need to put ice on my lips? You know, like what's the deal from here? And she said, no, you shouldn't really need ice. If you do, just put like a damp cloth on your lips, or ice if you prefer. So I was literally blown away. Like, I kept saying to my mom, like, really, I don't have to put ice on them or anything. On the trip home, there was no pain. There was no, you know, they felt numb. My lips felt numb and a little bit bigger than they did before. So it was just an odd sensation. Certain words did hurt to say, like, I guess depending on how you move your mouth. So W words and O's did hurt, so I ended up talking a little bit like this for the day, just, you know, just not really moving my mouth or anything, like, but nothing too dramatic. Got home and, you know, I didn't feel the urge to put ice on. There was no severe discomfort or anything. The pain was like, there was no pain really. So yeah, that was basically it. Later that night, my lips were quite tender, I think, from me talking, because I do talk a fair bit, and eating was a little bit uncomfortable. Like, they were quite sensitive, so like the hot spoon did hurt my lips quite badly. So I just had to eat a little bit slower than normal, because again, with the chewing and the mouth moving, obviously it's going to hurt it a little bit. So after that, later that night, the only thing I can say is they were tender. I mean, it felt like I'd had injections in my lips, so that was the worst pain. I think even like with getting them done and everything, that was the worst pain, just feeling really just tender. Went to bed, didn't notice that they'd gone, you know, up anymore. There was no more swelling, there was no bruising. Next morning I woke up, and when I rubbed my lips together, I noticed that swelling had gone down dramatically, which shocked me because I didn't realize that they were swollen. There was zero pain, like none whatsoever. Jumped up, looked in the mirror, no bruising at all. They looked fantastic. They weren't red. They looked fine. So over the next few days, the swelling went down even more, and yeah, still there is no bruising. I didn't get any bruising, no dramatic swelling. I not once needed to put ice on my lips or anything cold. So I am, overall, it was an amazing experience. I'm so happy with them. In my opinion, they look really natural, and like on photos, the before and after, it's almost like you can't really see the difference, but in person there's more there. Like when I put lipstick on, I actually have to dip the lipstick in again to get enough on my lips, whereas before it was kind of just like one stroke and you're done. So I'm really happy. So yeah, this is how they look. I don't have any lipstick on. I just have some Blistex lip balm on. So yeah, really happy, really natural. No bruising at all, and no lumping or clumping or anything. So yeah, really good. There is a tiny bit of swelling still, I think, just under here, but I think she injected more on this side because my lips were a bit uneven. So yeah, overall I would highly recommend getting this procedure if it's something you've been thinking about. You know, it's pretty non-invasive, I guess. It's a couple of needles, really safe. I think just research where you're going to go. You know, even if you've had someone go to the place you're thinking about, go in and book the appointment and ask the questions so you get a feel for the place. Just, I guess, have your wits about you and yeah, go for it, I think. So yeah, I mean, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them below or on any of my social media. I will have social media links and my website link in the description box below, so check that out. I will have this shirt available on my website. I wish this was designer. I've also got artwork and jewelry on there as well, so check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.